Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Tim, and of the Nintendo Dads, and I'm coming at you with a first look, or let's play actually, because it's not even a first look for me anymore. I've been playing the Pinball Wizard, and it is an not RPG, but an action arcade game, where you are a wizard who's shaped like a pinball, and you have to traverse levels um, that are set up in a way to where you have to use flippers to be able to knock the wizard around to attack enemies or trigger certain events on the board. And each floor of this tower that you can see in the background of this image is a level, and you have to get to the top of the level. I think there's 21 levels to defeat the monster who has taken the key or knocked over this orb that's basically helped the villagers or the people in who surround this tower to live. So that's basically the backstory. You're trying to help out. You're trying to put this orb back in place so that all is right in the world and darkness is not falling on the land. So I've been playing it already. I am level 23. I got health of 48, power of 10, and magic of 40, and currently have money here. That's 16,079 at the bottom there. So you got the hearts, you got the sword, you got the energy, and then at the bottom is the diamond shape money that you get. So, and then on the right, you have the tower, which you can go into and get to 21 floors. And I have successfully gotten through straight through without dying 18 floors. So what happens when you die? When you die, you come back and you have to start over, or you can pick the last level where you left off at to continue. So I've done that too, where I've gone and continued, say, where I've died on 10th floor. I've gone to the 10th floor. And let me just say this, 10th floor and 16th floors were my Achilles heel on this game. So I had to do that one multiple times to get through it. But I continued on from those floors just to get through it. And then as I try to do my runs, I've been able to get up to 18th floor. For whatever reason, 18th floor stopped me from getting a continuous. I don't know if I get anything or any awards for getting through it without dying, but we'll get to that in a minute too. I'll show you that. As you can see, there's also daily dungeons. So on a daily basis, I can enter in, which I'm doing now, a board. So I'm climbing up, and here's my dungeon. I'm gonna pause this for a moment because I don't want to dive into this just yet while I'm trying to explain some things. Jumping right into this, obviously, there's, oops, I didn't want to do that. So let me go back to exit. All right, so let me start back over to the dungeons here. So I'm gonna exit to the dungeons. So the daily dungeons you can get to, and you're basically trying to get a high score. So let me skip over this. And then you have basically there's 5.5 hours left to do the daily dungeon for this particular set. You're trying to get a high score. Then there's dungeons where you can do, there's 2 different dungeons where you're also trying to get the high score here. And the reason why, and you also get money to help build so you can get skills, which I'll go over in a second, in the tower. But if you go over to the scores, you can see that there are scores you can review. So high scores. Right now I'm still standing at number 2. I don't know how much longer that's going to be, but with this game being released as of today, people are starting to play it. I'm sure my score will get beaten. And I don't know how La Luna got 37 million, but they did, and they're the master right now. They're number 1. And by the way, thanks to Frosty Pop for giving us a code for me to check this out before the release date and bring it to you guys. So thanks a lot to them for that. But continue on. You can play this also in TV mode, tabletop mode, handheld mode. I've been playing mainly in handheld mode. That's the way I usually play my games. And it's currently going for $7.19 on sale, so 10% off right now. So give it a look if you can. So go back into here. I've got high score here, and I'm number 2. Dungeon, I'm number 2. And Dungeon 1, I am still number 2. So, was it a combination of the two? That must be a combination of the two scores. Yep, that's what that is. Okay. So the 2 dungeons, I got, I'm number 2 in both of these. Doesn't look like for long. I need to play Dungeon 1 again. That's where I'm at right now. But anyways, skills. So when you get money, you can buy levels for your skills. So the ones I focused on the most are once they became available, because when you first start playing, I think these top 4 first are available. I, of course, worked on dash, because when you get dash, you can hold, aim, and release to dash, upgrade it, and increase attack for 2 seconds. So as I paid more into this, the more powerful my dash got. And then once it became available, I started upgrading the feather more, which was reduce the health lost when failing. I got gatherer, increases the contents collected from barrels. You'll see that soon. Also ramped up extra batteries, so to help with maximizing my energy. Maxed out the treasure magnet, which all treasure and potions within range are pulled towards you. Almost maxed out health insurance, where I gain +1 maximum health. Maxed out investor, which sometimes you have to spend treasure to get treasure, which is now all treasure earned increased by 400%. So those didn't come until later levels, but I definitely focused on the dash, the feather, the extra batteries, the gatherer, and these 3 at the bottom here. So something just to show you what I was doing, but by all means play the way you like. So let's jump into the tower. So going to first floor. Well, actually, you know what? Let's do this. I'm gonna go here. So I saved quite a few screenshots and videos here. So I'm gonna go through here and show you all some notes that I took essentially with the screenshots. So basically, like I said, you're coming in here to set the eye back on its pedestal. So basically that's the beginning of the story. You're coming in here and it's giving you that. It gives you a tutorial. The first floor is a tutorial, and it's showing you basically how to use the flippers and how to attack some enemies. Now, this is taken when I first was playing this, so I'm learning how the not necessarily the mechanics or the physics of the pinball are working, so I can understand the best way to hit it and get it to where I want it to go. So, all right. So the object of each board is to clear all the monsters, or at least find the monster who has the key. So in this case, that monster had it. So, and this also shows where if you fall through there, you get reset, but you lose health every time you fall down. So something to keep in mind. And as as you get higher in the tower, the more health you lose. All right. So now the point of this is to exit through the door before the time reaches 0 to restore your health and earn bonus points. This is key through getting through each of the levels, because yes, there's a timer in the upper right hand corner, and you'll automatically go to the next level. However, you won't be able to restore health and earn bonus points. And restoring health is very essential, especially in the higher levels. So you want to try to get through that door as best as possible. So there, got the key. Now I have to aim the flipper to get through that door, which I'm sure, as I said, I'm trying to get used to where those flippers are going to send the ball. So there, now I'm going to go on to the next floor. And this again is showing me some of the things that you can get. For example, if you defeat all the monsters in the level, you'll get rubies that are worth more money, and then of course there's coins throughout to earn more money. There's also those barrels that have items in it too. Like I just got the last coin in one barrel, and there's hearts to replenish your health in another. And as you can see, I can't get through the door, so I'm automatically going to go up to the next floor. In this case, it didn't hurt my health, but it's still essential, as I said, as you get to the later levels. The other thing to note is that there are going to be certain things that will trigger if you hit them, like those torches in that ring there. If I hit all 3 of those torches, it will unlock more coins or more items. So that is something to keep in mind as well in any of the levels, especially when you're trying to get as much money as you can to get through. The other thing that might trigger as well is if you collect all the coins and collect all of the, or beat all the monsters, more things unlock as well. Again, all these barrels are holding things that I can get that help either get me more experience points. That's the white barrel. The pink one is health, and the yellow one is coins. This is showing my first death as well. So I finished at floor 4, first run. Didn't do so well, so I had to start over either at 1, and I did, or I can continue from 4. I went on from 1, I believe, because I wanted to get more coins, more skill points, and get used to the game. This is also to show when you level up, you get, like I said, the first thing I got was dash, so it's a skill. Then I get more experience points. The more experience points you get, the more levels you gain, the more skills you earn, and more skills you open up. So here I'm just going through the level. I think this probably shows, yeah, see, the first skill that opened up is the dash. Still had so many more to open up, unlike what I showed you guys earlier. So very beginning, this is probably the one I spent the most money on right off the bat, because again, and the more money, the more, or the amount of times you buy into the skill, the more money it's going to cost you to upgrade it. So the very last bit I had to upgrade was, I think, 250,000 coins. So coins are very hot commodity here. So also, what else did I check out here? Okay, I continued from 4. All right, so continuing on to 4 to get through here, and I'm using the dash ability that I unlocked. And this is telling me about how it uses energy and how to use the dash ability. So every time you get the ability, it'll teach you how you can use it. Oh man, I hate this in any pinball game. Anytime the ball just goes straight down the chute there, it just sucks. I got the key right away, so it kind of sucks if you're trying to gain money and experience and unlock things in the board. Sometimes that happens. You just hit that key. But as I got higher up, I started getting better, I think, with the flippers and understanding the physics of it better. So there, I think I was trying to avoid the keys so I could try to get some more coins. See that I got those coins in the middle, so it unlocked more in the left. Pretty straightforward there. Again, just showing how hard this board was to get out of there. For me, at least, to try to get the physics in order to get up there. Of course, I forgot that I could use dash by holding A down. Like if I stop there and hold the A button down, I could then dash from that point to the left or here on the right to go up the ramp and get to that door. So again, just getting used to the mechanics and the physics of the game will help a lot. Some of you might get it right off the bat. And this boss, when it drops a bomb, it could possibly blow you up off the board, which is just like that. And you see how fast my health went down. The other thing you got to do is hit those bombs to hit the monster that's dropping the bombs in order to destroy it. Which comes into play when you're trying to clear the board of all monsters. So as you can see, I lost at the 7th floor. But once I figured it out, I was able to get past it. Like I said, I've been able to do a run all the way up to the 18th floor. Have yet to try to get a complete run without dying to see what happens. Here you can see I unlocked some more skills, leveled up some more, got some more money. I'm glad I took these so I could share a lot of these things that might not happen during the game if I were to play it right now. So here I'm showing off the daily dungeon, which I showed you all earlier, just the entering into the board. So the daily dungeon is basically going to be different every day. It's going to be set up differently every day. And it's going to allow you to collect some coins and get a high score. And all that helps with getting those skills so that you can combat the tower even more. All right. As I mentioned before, there's a time limit on the daily dungeon, so not a limit as to you getting into it, but a limit on how many times you can play that dungeon. Basically, I can play as many times as I want of that particular dungeon in 4 hours in this case. All right, here I'm updating or looking at the Guardian skill, which basically puts a barrier at the very beginning of that space between the flippers. So that once I start, I have some, at least in this case, 5 seconds or 6 seconds to not fall down the middle of that board or middle of the between the 2 flippers. So that's a good skill to have, but I didn't upgrade it fully for me. So more keys, and then you can see I got 1 torch lit over there. I think I was trying to get it again. Again, I kept forgetting to use my dash because I could have used it once I got up there. Just hold down A and then trigger where I'm going. I just kept forgetting that. There, I unlocked that one. There, now I got it. So you can see where those torches have triggered those coins. And then these 3 torches triggered the coins on the right. So I think you guys are, hopefully you guys are getting some of this stuff here. So I'm going to continue. This is my run through, I think, too. So I'm on floor 7. This is where I died last time. I started from the beginning in this particular run. When they're orange, that means they can hit you or hurt you. So you don't want to hit them when they're orange. Hopefully try to avoid that. And then also after unlocking it, you still can die if you can't get through the door. And look, I remember to use the dash this time. All right, floor 8 now. So I got through the monsters and I got 30 seconds left. Let's see what happens. What happened? Why did I record this one? There we go. I started using the dash and got through. All right, there we go. So actually, you see the potion up there, right there? That will, if you get those in the game, it will replenish both your health and your energy. So those are valuable as well. All right, and of course, you can't hit the spiked people, the enemies, monsters, when their spikes are down. You gotta get it when they wear it as a hat. So, of course, running through the tower the first time, I died several times, but then after I got to a certain point, or after I actually got to floor 21 and beat the tower, I've been trying to see if I could beat it in one run. So, like I said, I've got up to 18th floor so far. All right. So there I'm showing I got to the 9th floor in that particular run. Let's see. here's a different look at one of the floors. And I'm going to die soon if I don't get a potion or some more health. And I got 20 seconds left. Oh, couldn't go that way. See, this is the... And I died, right? This is a good example of... I had the key, I couldn't get through the door, time didn't go out in time, and I died. Which sucks, but... Alright, 10th floor. And this is the floor I said gave me the hardest time. 10th floor and the 16th floor. It's showing again that I died. And I died again. Oh boy. Now did I get through this one this time? My health is low. It doesn't look good. Doesn't look good. I need to get through. Oh, and I died. There, I died again. 10th floor. Do I die? Yep, died again. Oh no, I got a little health left. I didn't aim my thing very well this time. I had full health. I could have used the aim thing. And I died. Again. It's a good example of, again, showing that see, using that dash to destroy some of those monsters. Kept killing me for sure. I had the... Okay, I was showing that because I had the stopper in the middle, but I still missed it and died as well. So you still can die or get through those flippers when that stopper is up in the middle of the two flippers. So here, see, there's the flipper. And it just timing sucked. 10th floor still. Like I said, I couldn't get through it very well. 10th floor, died. Lots of 10th floor deaths. I gotta get the key over there. I can't get over there. Not utilizing my... There we go. Now I'm starting to. And I missed the door because I didn't have the key yet. And the bomb sent me over to the door. I got through the 10th floor. Woo! About time. So here's the 11th floor. Just giving you examples of what each floor kind of looks like. Don't want to ruin it too much for you guys in case you want to play. But there's a new monster there. You got a spider who likes to web up your flipper. So you just break out of it by hitting the flipper button lots and lots of times. Alright, so there I got to 16, and 16, like I said, was another one of those floors I kept dying on. And I think it's the one with the spider. Or a spider. Yep, so I got 2 floors and a spider. Fun times. And this is, I think, another one of my runs. Trying to see if I can get through a run, and also it helps if you start from the beginning. You're going to get more coins and more experience to help towards buying more skills. I died on 14 this time. Didn't even make it to 16. Trying to see if there's anything more to show off here. Alright, let's get to... There's the floor 18. Okay, so I was on floor 18. That was my run through 18. One of them. Let's see. We got 42,000 coins. Over 500,000 experience. So we'll unlock some more skills. So a lot of stuff that will come in handy. And this is the last boss. So I did make it to floor 21. Probably unlocked some more skills as well. Almost ready to kill the boss, it looks like. But I think if I remember correctly, this is where I fall through the floor. See that hole in the middle there? Or no, is this... Oh no, this is the one where I beat it. Okay, I don't want to ruin it for you guys. So I'll just pop out of there. I don't want to ruin the ending for you. So there's some screenshots there of that, and I've showed you guys some of the skills I had at the end that I saved. Some screenshots to show that off. So that is Pinball Wizard, and I hope that helps you decide on what you want to do with the game. And you know what? Let's have some fun here. But anyways, I'm gonna have some fun and play this, and hopefully those screenshots and those videos that I took during my gameplay helped explain this game to you and can hopefully help you make your decision whether you'd be interested. It is a quick game to get through. I was able to get it through it in probably through the tower after multiple tries over a couple days. Probably 4 hours total, maybe. Again, for you more savvy players out there, you probably get through it quicker. But there's lots of replay value, as you saw in the game. You have dungeons, daily dungeons. You have the high score that you can get to try to get the high score and be the leader on there. So some fun to be had, especially for this price. I think it is very worth it, and I hope you check it out. Again, this is the Pinball Wizard for the Nintendo Switch, and this is Tim for the Nintendo Dads. Thanks for checking this out and checking out the Nintendo Dads. Have a good one.